Ballyhaunis have been the dominant team in Mayo hurling for the last 15 years or so. It's been a while since we've had a bit of a success now. It's been 2013. We thought we took a big step forward that day, but Ballyhaunis showed what kind of team they are, and they've come back and won the last 3 titles in a row. So it'd be nice, hopefully, to get the job done now on Saturday in Tooreen. Yeah. Listen, we're happy to play at home. Obviously, wherever the match was fixed for, we'll play there. But Tooreen is where we train and we've played games, so we got to use that to our advantage, playing on our home ground. And it'd be nice to get the win, especially on our home turf. It does, yeah. There's obviously a fierce rivalry on the field between Tooreen and Ballyhaunis, and there always has been. But I think the good thing about the rivalry is there's a mutual respect off the field. Then, whichever team wins has the bragging rights for that year. But the other team just has to come back the following year and give it another go. And especially with all the lads playing together with Mayo, it's not too long ago since the backbone of a Mayo team that won the Nicky record was Tooreen and Ballyhaunis lads playing together. So they obviously know each other fairly well. I suppose looking at last year's game, I'd say the boys obviously disappointed with when there was a lead in the first game that the game wasn't finished out. So I suppose for Tooreen it's just trying to be a bit more clinical in closing games out. If we do get into that position where we're in a lead, that we're able to close the game, go out and go on and win it the way Ballyhaunis have done over the last number of years. It's been going good, since our last competitive game, which is against Castlebar. We've obviously got a few challenge games in, and it's obviously difficult for management on both sides with football matches going on with Ahamore and Ballyhaunis as well, which there's a lot of dual players. So I suppose trying to balance between getting lads out and not burning lads out is the number one thing. At underage, it seems to be coming on well. There's been a lot of work been done, but Castlebar have been knocking on the door there now the last few years, and we had an extremely tough game against them in the round robin. We drew with them, and I know Ballyhaunis bet Castlebar in the semi-final, but there wasn't much in it that day either. So Castlebar are knocking on the door, and Westport as well have some excellent hurlers. So you never know, they're not too far away. It's just a pity that some of the other teams like Ballina and Balmullet have fell away obviously in the last decade or so. It'd be nice to have them there, but Tooreen and Ballyhaunis obviously are contesting most finals, and that seems to be where hurling is strongest. But there is a lot of work being done at underage to try and improve that. I know there's the likes of Adrian Hessian there, who's from our own club, who's doing a lot of work at underage. But I think lads like Adrian and clubs like that need to be encouraged more to get hurling going again in their areas, and they need obviously more support from the county board, which would always be appreciated. I know it's hard coming from a predominantly football county, but I think the GAA in general just needs to promote hurling in the weaker counties more, to get lads out playing.